everybody, so today we're in Malvern, Pennsylvania. This is a new spot I discovered with my purple lizard map, but I'm here with my daughter today and we're experiencing the YouTuber's nightmare. They're doing some like trail maintenance, some mowing, and we're just trying at this point to get away from the sound of the lawnmower. Come to hike here. Natural Lands does not own the parking lot, so if it is a weekend and the soccer fields are open, you can park at the soccer fields. If it's a weekday and the soccer fields are closed, you're gonna have to park at a little sign for the, I believe it says like the Willisbrook Serpentine Barrens. So you're gonna start through that little preserve and then you're gonna be able to connect to the Natural Lands Preserve. So if you come to the main entrance and the gates closed, don't panic. They give the address of the secondary parking on their website. Got this little dogwood tree in bloom here. So my daughter spotted there's some deer through there. You're probably not going to be able to see it. I don't have my good camera with me, but it's got its ears sticking up and it's just staring at us. Oh, there it goes. So we made it to the natural land section of the park. We hiked through the township park and now you can see the natural lands trail signs and different things like that. Now we're more in traditional forest, I would say. I like this a lot when they do this because these boards, when you have the wood down, it gets so slippery, and I like that they have kind of like this, I guess it's chicken wire attached to it to give your boots some grip. It's a nice touch. So you can hear the occasional frog noise here. So this is just a sign about a little water, a lot of wildlife, and that these are spring wetlands where amphibians breed. Wetland is kind of coming to an end here, and then butting up against the preserve we have a farmer's field there, and that is closed off, but you're able to walk around the perimeter here and still enjoy. So this is pretty interesting. The preserve is home to eastern coyotes, and they're an important part of the ecosystem. And it gives you some directions. If you see a coyote, you want to shout, you want to wave your arms, you want to make yourself appear large, throw rocks or sticks. Don't stop until the coyote has moved far away, never run. And this is why it's so important to leash your dog, because if your dog's on leash, you could provoke a coyote and cause an attack. And it is just so beautiful here. So this section of the trail is primarily gravel, and you just have a lot of meadows and woods and things off to this side, and then far away on this side you have that farm field that is fenced in. So you can see there's a mourning dove up in that dead tree there, but there's just so many birds and you just hear them. If you're looking for some hiking options, there are several loops on AllTrails that you can find. So there's one that will actually start from the township park, and then there's a few other trails that you can start right from the soccer field parking lot. So it's always great to be out hiking, and it's even better when one of my kids comes with me. So my daughter's here with me today, and her and I have just had such a nice time exploring these trails. Sugartown Serpentine Barrens are home to kind of rare and endangered plants that are threatened, so that's why this area is protected. So the Willisbrook Preserve is about 126 acres. So this Willisbrook Preserve was gifted to Natural Lands in 1963. And this was given by Jane Gordon Cox Fletcher, and she donated the land here. And her family is best known for breeding horses. Trails here in both the Township Preserve and the Natural Lands preserves are beautifully maintained. You can see that someone's just done trail maintenance, cut things back. They were mowing when we first came in. So if you come through here, you don't have to worry about brush and things getting on you. Nice, wide, easy to follow path. So it is almost June, but we have had such a rainy May in Pennsylvania. And I know I'm always complaining about the weather. If you watch my videos in the fall, I was complaining about how low the water levels were and we had such a drought. And now it's kind of like it's flip-flop back. And I'm gonna wrap up the video here because at this point we're just gonna be backtracking through the Township Preserve back to where our car is. And it's gonna be basically the same scenery. But I would highly recommend just the Township Preserve for some different scenery. And then we absolutely love the Natural Lands Trust Preserve. So if you go here, definitely check out both of them. They're right next to each other. AllTrails combines some of the loops if that's something you want to do. If you're ever interested in getting your own AllTrails premium membership where like it'll direct you for wrong turns, you can download online maps, things like that. And AllTrails has some amazing new features coming out this summer. They're going to have the ability to download offline areas where you can download a whole map, and that way if you're somewhere without cell service, you're going to be able to have those areas saved on your phone. They're also going to be showing you point of interest highlights along the trail, and I believe this is with a new premium tier, so you can look into that as well. But I do have some affiliate links. I found AllTrails to just be a great companion for finding new places. And then also be sure to check out the Purple Lizard map. That is where we discovered this preserve. And they make them for state forest, all kinds of different parts of Pennsylvania. So like I said, I have the map that covers the whole state, but you can get Purple Lizard maps for just specific state forests or specific areas. So look into that. They're a great local company making awesome maps in Pennsylvania. For kind of suburban type hikes and places you can hike in the Philadelphia region and the suburbs, be sure to check out our channel page. We've got all kinds of different videos, hiking, kayaking, stuff like that, and I think you'll really enjoy it. But yeah, this was a really nice day, a nice morning hiking with my daughter out here. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.